For many Venezuelans, the border with Colombia is a lifeline for surviving the economic crisis in their nation. But on Saturday, Colombia's President Iván Duque announced its closure to contain the spread of COVID-19.
The border crossings with Venezuela will be closed starting at 5 a.m. It will be done as a protection measure against the situation that is also occurring in the neighboring country.
On Friday, Venezuela confirmed 2 cases of coronavirus. But many fear that number could be higher as the country struggles with a humanitarian crisis that has left hospitals without basic supplies, including soap and hand sanitizer. Doctors in Venezuela say they're not ready to cope with the common flu, let alone a global pandemic.
Most of these hospitals are not at an acceptable standard. About 12 of the military hospitals are not qualified at all to be able to tend to patients, even with the common flu.
President Nicolás Maduro has suspended schools and banned public gatherings. He's asked people to wear a mask when using the metro in the capital, Caracas.
Sencillo.
It's simple. Wear a face mask. It's an order for everyone in the next days and weeks. Better safe than sorry.
In Brazil, the government has announced $1 billion to strengthen its public healthcare system. President Jair Bolsonaro tested negative for COVID-19 on Friday. That's after his communication officer tested positive after a trip to the United States, where he met with President Donald Trump. Bolsonaro is to remain in isolation and will be tested again.
Even though the number of cases in Latin America remain relatively low, they're likely to increase in the next few weeks. And that's why governments are stepping up efforts to try to control it. In Argentina, they're controlling cruises in ports. They're also canceling flights and imposing mandatory isolations of those who travel to the United States, Europe, and China.
Schools and public events are also being cancelled as countries try to adapt to what may come ahead. Teresa, Al Jazeera, Buenos Aires.